ago, but that will not stop comparisons between Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs quarterback was recently asked if he and Brady are becoming the NFL's equivalent to LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Whoa. He responded, quote, "It's still early for the LeBron, Michael Jordan stuff, but for me, if you're in this league, then you're trying to win." So, Acho, is it too early for Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady comparisons?
Not at all. It's just on time.
Right on time.
Right on time. If we can't compare you all now, when do you want us to compare you? When Tom Brady is retired? See, what Mahomes has to realize, and I think what we have realized, is we never got to see Jordan and LeBron play at the same time. No. So instead, we got to make up these fictitious conversations. Imagine if LeBron would have been on the Heat. Would they have won 8 straight? And LeBron never would have retired. Imagine if Jordan would have been on the Heat. Imagine if LeBron would have been on the Bulls, rather, and Jordan would have been on the Heat. We have to do all these fake narrative comparisons. When with Mahomes and Brady, we've seen them match up against each other, and we looking like, dang, Mahomes, you got knocked out the playoffs twice by Brady. Ah, but wait, Mahomes, you got an NFL MVP and a Super Bowl MVP. Before Tom Brady ever had his NFL MVP regular season. Of course, the comparisons have to come now because we're looking at maybe the most talented of all time versus the best or the greatest of all time in Tom Brady. Mahomes is in a league of his own, particularly at his age. In the first 4 seasons, 4 quarterbacks have been to multiple Super Bowls. Kurt Warner, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Well, Russ is out the conversation because Russ was not the guy that led his team to the Super Bowl. He was just a part of that. So, of course, we're going to compare the two in Mahomes and in Brady. And more than anything, for Mahomes, it's a compliment. You're being compared to the greatest of all time.
Man, say it, like you said, right on time. I love a comparison. It ain't the thief of joy. I know that's the saying we always run with, but it ain't stealing nothing from me. I bring up a name that's going to tug at your heartstrings right now. I know because we are both in Olympic mode. And no, we ain't boycotting, damn it. No, we ain't boycotting. Arian Knighton. Ooh, know that? Look at your face. See? 17 years young, right? Broke Usain Bolt's 200-meter world record for kids under 18. Think we ain't comparing him to Usain Bolt right now? Now, if he finishes the deal and finishes out the comparison, that's on him. What's on me is to say, wait a minute, at the same age, this dude was this. So let's talk about Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at their 4 seasons. Do you know that Patrick Mahomes had a better win percentage? Yes, he does. Completion percentage? Yes, he does. Passing yards per game? More touchdowns? Fewer interceptions. So many people say less, it's fewer. And a better passer rating than Tom Brady, the terrific. I was there when Tom started. We saw it. We didn't see it coming. We saw it. It was like, damn, New England wins again. New England wins again. Tom Brady's getting better. Tom Brady's getting better. But Patrick Mahomes, you saw it and you saw it coming. So they're different. Because in their first 4 years, Mahomes has reached 3 AFC title games and 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 victory. Brady made the playoffs in 2 of his 3 starting seasons, but here's the kicker. Tom Brady said like Jordan, when I get there, we gonna do the damn thing. And he won both of his appearances. That's the only slight on you right now, Patrick Mahomes, but no slight to anyone who compares the two. Got to bring in Fox NFL analyst Bucky Brooks. So, Bucky, is it too early for Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady comparisons?
But before I can even answer the thing, I want y'all to know my phone has been blowing up nonstop with these doggone jokes. These jokes that you put on Instagram and Twitter. I got my mom and them talking about me. I got my kids embarrassed. I got my family members. Everyone's like, hey, man, you can't let them fire off on you like that without getting back. So just know at some point I'm coming. But I'm going to say this when it comes to Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. Man, it's too soon to make these comparisons. I don't know why you guys are on the barnyard trying to have the great play with the GOATs. I don't understand why we're doing this. Patrick Mahomes has 1 title. 1 title. I don't even know if Patrick Mahomes is in the same category as Eli Manning, because Eli Manning has 2. So before we can compare Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady, he has to get more rings. He has to be in close enough range for us to have that conversation. Look, whoever wins the NBA Finals, whether it's Giannis, whether it's Chris Paul, we're not going to have the comparison, hey, are they the next Jordan? Hey, are they the next LeBron or Kobe? No, because you got multiples before you can get in that conversation. So, no, we will not have a discussion about Patrick Mahomes being in the same class as Tom Brady until Patrick Mahomes put another ring on their finger.
But, Bucky, here's what you got to consider, man. We're comparing greats of a generation. Tom Brady, in all honesty, is really the last generation. Although he's still playing in this generation, he's just surpassed everybody. But I look at Tom Brady of the last generation of great quarterbacks, the early 2000s, even into the 2010s. Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of this generation. Statistically speaking, Aaron Rodgers, he only went to 1 Super Bowl. Drew Brees, he only went to 1 Super Bowl. Russell Wilson, he went to 2 Super Bowls, but he was carried to 1. So those are the quarterbacks of this generation. You could throw in Peyton Manning as well, depending on what generation you see him as. But Patrick Mahomes has already matched or eclipsed Peyton Manning in Indianapolis, going to 2 Super Bowls and winning 1. So we're really trying to compare last generation's greatest to this generation's greatest. Like we compare Jordan, last generation's greatest, to LeBron, this generation's greatest. I'm with you, Bucky, in that Patrick Mahomes hasn't nearly accomplished what Tom Brady has accomplished. However, he's still the generation's greatest, or at least in the argument to being the generation's greatest. So it's really just a comparison of generations. We were comparing LeBron to Jordan before LeBron ever got to his 3rd or his 4th ring. So now that he's gotten to his 4th, we just waiting, is he going to get to 6? But the comparison's got to exist, because otherwise we wait till it's dead and gone, and now we try to bring it up.
Yeah, we got to just wait till it's dead and gone. I mean, we're trying to compare Patrick Mahomes to a guy who has played 20 years in the league. I mean, 2 decades. It's unheard of to have someone play that long. And yes, along the way, Tom Brady has picked up 7 Super Bowl titles, may pick up another 8. I mean, to think that we're going to put Patrick Mahomes in that same discussion, to me, is kind of crazy. Can we at least have the discussion with Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, which one is the best? I mean, Aaron Rodgers is the reigning MVP. Patrick Mahomes won it a couple years ago. Can we talk about which one of those guys is the best? Because, look, Tom Brady's on a completely another level of different stratosphere than those other guys. I think Patrick Mahomes has to knock off some of these other contenders before he can get to the throne and even talk about kissing the ring when it comes to Tom Brady.
Oh, come on, Bucky. We ain't talking in totality, man. You talking all crazy over there in the Hawaiian streets where you are on vacation right now. Come on, man. Don't forget your track background. Don't forget about these L.A. Jets. Every time we go out there on a Saturday and Sunday and the weekend and watch little 8-year-olds with their ashy butts run around in circles, and we always say, oh, that little kid right there remind me of Obi Moore. Oh, that kid right there, man, he could be something special if he stick with it. We comparing these kids right now over nachos, and we out there watching the Jets. Now we can't do it at the professional level? Boy, stop. I compare my kids all day. My son can destroy the monkey bars. Compared to all other 5-year-olds, he can hit the whole length. My 2-year-old could do about a 1/3 of it, and nobody else can do it. So I'm sitting there comparing like, oh, I got me a little something here. Nothing wrong with it. Just a little healthy spirit there. But here's the thing, man. We're not comparing everything of Tom Brady to the little of Patrick Mahomes, because he's only after 4 seasons. But at the same damn time, 4 years to 4 years, oh, it's a healthy, fun comparison. Think about when you were watching